Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kate and I make lots of lifestyle, work from home vlogs and digital marketing videos. If you guys like that kind of content, definitely make sure you go ahead and subscribe. I post about 3 times a week, so I post quite regularly. So if you guys like that kind of content, definitely make sure you subscribe. And yeah, welcome to today's video. So today's video, I'm going to be talking to you about how to get a job in digital marketing. So if you are someone who is really, looking into getting into this field, maybe you're in high school, maybe you're in college, or maybe you're looking to switch into digital marketing, or I guess marketing in general, this is a great video for you. I'm going to be talking to you about how I got my job in digital marketing. So these are all tips that are tried and true, and clearly I have a job in digital marketing, so I kind of know a little bit about the industry and I know how I got my job. So I'm going to be sharing these tips with you, so I hope you guys find this helpful. And yeah, if you do, definitely make sure you go ahead and subscribe just because it supports my channel a ton. So welcome to today's video, and without further ado, let's just jump right in and talk about what I do as a digital marketer. Majority of what my work involves is a lot of working on email campaigns. Another thing I do is I run the social media for our company. Some companies I know have their own person in social media. I actually run the social media and I do make social media posts myself, but we also have a creative team that jumps in and helps around when there is a post that I personally can't create. So I do have someone to create posts for me as well. I also work a lot on the website, so that involves a lot of SEO. It also involves writing blog posts, since that falls under my job description, and it also involves planning and creating landing pages, so for our products and our services. So that all kind of falls underneath me, and it also involves paid social and Google search campaigns. So that's kind of briefly, very quick rundown of what I actually do as a digital marketer. If you want more information or more on what I do on a day-to-day basis, you can go and check out my work from home vlogs. I'm always talking about what work I'm doing for that day, so that gives you a better idea about what I do day to day. So now let's get into how I actually got my job as a digital marketer. So the first thing you're going to need to be a digital marketer is a 4-year degree. So a bachelor's degree is just fine. You don't need to have a master's to enter the industry, but you definitely need at least a bachelor's degree. This is pretty standard among a lot of jobs. I know in the US you do need a bachelor's though. I happen to have a degree in marketing, but I don't think you necessarily need to have a marketing degree to work in digital marketing. We have an intern who actually is a communications major, so you can definitely do something like that. That's also really valuable. So just something that involves, I think, a lot of writing or just being creative, or really any business degree would be very, very helpful. So the next thing you're going to need are some soft skills. So you're really going to need to be good at pivoting and changing direction throughout the day. I know personally I work on multiple tasks all throughout the day. I'm constantly switching between tasks, whether it is SEO, doing a landing page, making the social media content, posting to social media, interacting on social media, making email campaigns, all of that sort of stuff. Pretty much every day is so different, and you are constantly switching between different things, whatever you're needed on that day. So you definitely need to be able to, pivot quickly and be able to change your direction throughout the day. And then you're also going to want to have a strong desire to learn. This is so important, because as a digital marketer, you're constantly still learning new things. Always a new algorithm with social media. You're constantly having to improve your SEO. I constantly take classes as well. So my company actually makes me do an hour of training every single week. So you just pretty much need to have that desire to learn, and just know that even if you have a 4-year degree, you do not know everything about your job, and you're constantly learning on the job. But that's what makes it really fun, is you're constantly learning new things, trying new stuff out and seeing how it works. And yeah, it definitely is a really fun job. Another thing you're going to need is very good time management skills. I have so many schedules, it's crazy for my job. In general, I'm a very organized person, so this is really good for me, but we have so many different campaigns. Often they're, launching at the same time, so it can get quite hectic to kind of manage social, manage your email campaign calendar, you know, just making sure everything's up to date for the landing pages and everything like that. You really just need to have good time management skills and just really write down everything that you need. So I have multiple calendars on Google Sheets. That's how I do it, just because it's easy to plug in and pull things. And then I also have a physical planner as well, so I can, you know, write in the tentative dates of when campaigns are going live. So just kind of those big picture schemes, but again, things are constantly moving, so I'm always having to move campaigns around. But it's really good to just always know what's happening that week, what's happening that day, be able to pivot, and yeah, just have really good time management skills. The next skill you're really going to want is good communication skills. You are constantly talking with the different departments, you're constantly talking to your boss or higher managers and stuff like that. One of the courses I actually did in college, which was really helpful, was Public Speaking 101. That was a great course where you just kind of were thrown in, sometimes had to give a speech on the fly, and that was just a great course that really helped me in my public speaking. I know I am constantly presenting things, you know, on a weekly basis on how marketing's doing, how our email campaigns are doing, or sometimes even pitching things to the CEO, which I do work for a small company, but yes, I have done that. You really just need to have good communication skills. And then also data skills, you know, really just the basics. So if you took any sort of, you know, statistics class in college or anything like that, I took an advanced statistics class. That's super relevant in the job that I have. So we're constantly looking at data, how things need to improve, and just analyzing it and figuring out, you know, where to go from there. So definitely you don't have to be really good at math, but definitely having some understanding of, you know, statistics is really, really good for this field. Okay, so now let's talk about the job interview. You have a job in mind and you're interviewing for this job. One thing I think is really important is to really show what you can bring to the company. You know, don't go and, well, not that you can't talk about these things, but don't focus the whole interview on, I've done this at school, or I led this at school, or I did this class at school. Really show them what you are going to bring to the company. So personally, I went on and I analyzed their website and their social media platforms. Even if it's a bigger company and you actually receive emails from them, you can analyze those emails as well and how you would change them. So that's what I spoke about in my job interview, and I think that's one of the reasons that I got the job was I was very prepared for it. You know, don't talk really badly about it, but just, you know, let them know there's room for improvement and do it in a respectful way. Another thing that can be really helpful to have on your resume is AdWords certificates. I have these on my resume, and it's just like a little added step to show that you are a little different to the competition. You've gone in, you've taken the time to do these free courses within Google, and I'll have them linked below if that's helpful for you guys. But I have done these courses. They're really great, especially because it's free and it's not a paid course. And the last thing that I think is really going to help you stand out is to obviously have experience. Hands-on experience is the best, you know, thing you can have for the job. So, you know, whether that's through an internship that you can apply for, or even just a local business, you know, maybe you can, you know, run their email campaigns for them, or you could run their website for them, their social media, just offer your services, whether it's free or at a discounted rate. I definitely looked into doing that before I got my internship. And then another great thing as well is if you are someone like me, you're someone who does YouTube, or you take your, you know, social media kind of seriously, don't be afraid to show that in the job interview and kind of put that on your resume that, hey, I, you know, really have a passion for social media, and I have a YouTube channel and all of that. I know my boss actually really liked that about me, and I think that's another reason I got this job. It wasn't just something that I wanted to do as a career, but it's something I like doing as a hobby. So that was definitely a big thing. So don't be afraid to put that on your resume. I know my boss went and looked at all my videos and my Instagram, and I think that was like a big reason to why I got the job. But those are pretty much all the tips I have for you guys on how to get a job in digital marketing. If there is anything that I've left out that you feel would be beneficial for someone to know who's watching this video, definitely leave it in the comments below. Let me know why you guys are watching this video. Are you someone in high school or college who's looking to do this as a career, or are you looking to change job paths? I'd really love to know. And other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys all in my next video, and I hope you stick around for all my work from home vlogs.